So here we have it, the brand new fragrance from THoO. Now, of course, as you can tell, I have a lot of fragrances from this brand. I love Keep Glazed. I love Cypress Shade on a lady especially. I love Guilty Crush. But in today's C'est Le Bon contributor video, I'm going to be telling you all about the brand new 2025 release. This one is called L'Explicite. This is a banana-based fragrance. I'm going to give you my thoughts on the smell, the development, the progression, all those good things. And I'm also going to let you in on a very special giveaway opportunity. So, of course, you don't want to miss this. But before I start the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, and of course, if you love smelling your best, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. It's absolutely free, and it goes such a long way. I would appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So here's the thing. This is a perfume that is constructed for the gourmand lovers. You have to be a fan of gourmand perfumes, especially fruity, quirky, unorthodox compositions, in my opinion, to really appreciate this fragrance, as this does happen to be a banana-based scent. Now, you do have the opportunity to win a bottle, and these are such gorgeous bottles with the egg design. And then, of course, it has this really heavy metallic base. I believe it's aluminum, and you can pick it up from the bottle itself. I probably wouldn't do it upside down because it is a heavy bottle. If you wish to participate in the giveaway, because this is a C'est Le Bon contributor video, all you have to do is just follow the first link down below in the description box. It's going to be a link to cetlebon.com. I apologize for the cop car in the background, or maybe it's an ambulance. I don't know. I live in an urban neighborhood. It's hard to avoid these things. This is a beautiful banana-based fragrance. You have a chance to win a bottle. Cetlebon.com, first link down below in the description box after you've become a registered reader. And by the way, if you've participated in these giveaways in the past, you should already be a registered reader, right? So all you have to do is just drop a thoughtful comment on the article, and you'll be entered to win. So congratulations to the person who is going to win this. I am manifesting it for you. But let's go ahead and take a moment to talk a little bit about the fragrance itself. Now, of course, when it comes to THoO, and the brand is pronounced THoO, it's an acronym for the House of Oud, but there's been a bit of a rebranding lately, so it's just called THoO. We have some beautiful fragrances, a tea-based fragrance, a vanilla fragrance, a popcorn fragrance, a strawberry and rhubarb. We have a dates. We have a cypress and almond flower, FLOUR fragrance. We have a patchouli and rose. We have so many beautiful fragrances from the brand, and I just keep acquiring them. The first one that I ever purchased was Cypress Shade, and I fell in love with it. This is a brand that's been out for a number of years now. It started as a Christmas gift that the brand owner gave to somebody, and then, of course, he kept adding and adding and adding to the collection. His name is Andrea. I had the opportunity to meet him in person on a number of occasions, and this is the newness. Now, the name L'Explicite translates to the explicit. So, I don't know. There's a banana on it. Maybe it should have been an eggplant. I have no idea. What does this smell like? There's banana. There's like this peanut butter accord. It's a bit nutty. It has Elangolang in it, so it's floral. It has a bit of a tropical vibe. It also has like this bread accord. So it honestly smells like banana bread. I think that is the simplest and most layman's term way to communicate that information in terms of like the smell and what you can expect from it. This is a beautiful fragrance, but you have to be a lover of gourmand fragrances. If you're into the florals, I would suggest Guilty Crush. If you're into some of the more soft and subtle and subdued fragrances, I would recommend this blue one, the name of which eludes me, but I know it's a tea-based scent. There's just way too many names to remember and keep in my memory bank, as it were. But this one, L'Explicite, is a beautiful, sweet, but not kitschy banana fragrance. Now, of course, there's a lot of banana-based offerings out there. L'Artisan Parfumeur has one. There's also one by Navitus Parfum. A lot of brands have put out a banana-based offering. So now the question is, what differentiates this one from the other banana fragrances on the market? I think there's another brand called Mint, M.INT. They also have a banana offering that I have acquired and reviewed on my channel. So this one smells like a dessert, right? So this one smells like a pastry. It smells like you're walking into a really upscale bakery. You have the banana, you have that bread accord. So it literally just smells like banana bread. So if you like the smell of that, maybe it brings you nostalgia. Maybe you just salivate when you think about it or you smell it. Maybe it brings about a sense of coziness. I think that's going to be the driving force between, or behind rather, wanting to get this fragrance and wanting to wear it. I would imagine there's a lot of people out there who like these quirky gourmand aromas, but they would say something to the effect of, I like it, but I prefer to smell it in a candle. I like it, and perhaps I would use a shampoo that smells like it, but I wouldn't spray an eau de parfum or an extrait de parfum that smells like that. So I think at the end of the day, it's going to cater to one's personal preference. But of course, I would advise you to please, at the very least, check this out. I think this fragrance has a lot to offer. I think it's a beautiful fragrance, if I'm being totally honest with you. I think it's one where if I do have a sweet tooth, but I'm not looking for like a sugary, puerile, juvenile cotton candy type of gourmand, if I want something a bit more elevated, but still like quirky and innovative and original, I would go with L'Explicite by THoO. Of course, this is not going to be their sweetest offering. At least I don't think so. There's also Bon Bon Pop, there's What About Pop, and those are also like sweet popcorn, caramelly type of fragrances. So I think one thing that we've learned about this brand is that they're not afraid to explore unconventional avenues when it comes to their olfactive creations. I think they strike me as the type of brand that would rather, put out something quirky and unique and innovative and daring and quite different from what else is on the market, versus to follow any specific trends and risk being compared to any number of other really popular fragrances. For example, they don't have any fragrance that smells like Baccarat. They don't have a fragrance that smells like Santal 33 or Aventus. They have a lot of really interesting and unique olfactive profiles, and this is one of them. The Elangolang is not super strong. Now, normally, when I do smell Elangolang, I get very strong sort of tropical summer vibes, and I don't get that from this. I'm not doubting that it's in there. I'm confident it is. I believe in the note breakdown to a certain extent. For this fragrance, I do. But I think the banana and the sweetness really predominates here. And it's just a really interesting fruity gourmand that I suggest you try, especially if you're in the market for something different. So participate in the giveaway. First link down below. First up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, honest to goodness, I think there's like, 4 other banana fragrances on the market. So it's pretty unique. Longevity on this one, 8 hours. I got 8 hours on my skin, which was amazing. Projection at an arm's length. I'm not going to say beyond an arm's length, but it was at an arm's length for the first hour of application. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 6, a skin scent right around hour 8. In terms of the versatility, I would wear this casually. I think it's a very fun scent. Dates Delight, I would wear formally. Cypress Shade, I would wear formally. White Pearl or Guilty Crush, I would wear formally. This is one where I would probably wear this casually. On account of the sweetness, it's a bit more fun and lighthearted and whimsical and playful. I don't think it would strike anybody as being an overly serious fragrance. So I think casual, totally unisex. Anybody of any age would really appreciate this one. And as far as the presentation goes, I love it. The newspaper print in the background, the banana, everything, the graphics, the writing, the gold hardware on the base. And as you can see, there's a bit of a motif now. It used to be shiny, then it became a bit more dull. And then the ones from a long time ago are quite detailed and more elaborate with the intricate designs in the cap, even though it's the base, but I'm calling it the cap. But anyway, I just love the presentation for their fragrances. My final verdict on this fragrance is, if you're a fan of some sweeter leaning, gourmand, yet unique and unconventional fruity DNAs, please try L'Explicite by THoO. It's an Italian brand, French name for the perfume. I really hope you love it. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you took something of value from today's review on L'Explicite by THoO. If you took anything of value from today's episode, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up. And once again, make sure to follow the first link down below in the description box. There's going to be a link to cephalabon.com. Become a registered reader, drop a thoughtful comment on the article, and you'll be entered to win a full-size bottle. So thank you again so much for joining me. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.